When life begins to progress for you, when you get away from someone or when someone gets away from you, that is a symbolization that this person could have been the blockage. This person could have been a monitoring spirit. This person could have just been the blockage who's been preying on your success. If you notice that as soon as God removes someone from out of your life, right? Even if this person has no direct connection to you, but they're still connected to you in some way. So say this is someone who is friends of your enemies, but you guys don't actually have beef, but they're friends of your enemies. So they're part of the smear campaign. They bear false witness. You know what I'm saying? Because they're friends of your enemies, right? The fact that this person is gone or away from the situation and you see that things is progressing, it just shows you that this person had a bigger hold than you can even imagine. So, right, this is someone that you're not the closest to. This is someone that you wouldn't consider to be an enemy, but because they work with your enemies, thank you, Holy Spirit, they can be classified as your enemy, right? As the opposition. So, because this person, you don't look at this person as a true enemy because they're like a friend of an enemy, you might not think that like this person being away or out of your life, whatever like that, will affect. But now that this person has been removed, because this is the type of message I'm getting. I'm hearing that someone has been removed from your life who wasn't really necessarily like first seat in your life, but they were associated with something bigger. And now that they're removed from your life, things are progressing, and God wants you to notice that. God wants you to understand that the delay has been lifted, the fear has been lifted, the stop has been lifted. Okay, so just because this is someone that isn't really, really close to you or someone that you expected to be a part of this doesn't mean that they're not a part of this. Okay, so this is a situation where you might not have expected this person to be a monitoring spirit, right? Someone who's just in asking you questions, being nosy, or maybe they're not considered a monitoring spirit. Maybe they're just someone from the sidelines, but they take in all the negativity that people talk about with you, and they never like come to your defense or anything like that. And I say they never come to your defense because they never came to you and said anything, but you know that they're around it, right? And say God just removes this person, right? Maybe he makes this person move, or he kicks them out of the state or the city, or God kicks them off earth, right? Maybe they passed away. And as soon as this path gets cleared and you notice that your life is progressing, trust me, they have more say-so and more of a cause than you even knew. There's people on the sidelines that you never thought was part of the smear campaign against you. They've been on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? You might know these people, or you might just know how they look. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys was cool at one point. This could go many different ways for many different people. Maybe you guys was cool at one point. Maybe y'all had a falling out. Maybe y'all ain't cool. Maybe you never even really knew this person, but this person swear that they know you because of they're around all your ops and enemies. So because the ops and enemies talk about you so much, they feel like they know you. Whatever it is, right? There is someone here that you didn't expect to be a part of this. And when God removed them from your life in whatever way he did, there's a significant difference in your life. You can see things clearing up for you. You can see paths being made for you. You can really see the light. It's like you got your spark back. You got your creativity back. It's like you got your back. You know what I'm saying? When this person was around you or in your space or alive, whatever it is, this person was very much draining. It's like this person was the blockage. This person was secretly preying on your downfall. This person was secretly doing things behind the scenes. Okay, this could be someone that dabbles in daps and like spell work, black magic, voodoo. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get you to stop, trying to get you to just shut up. All right, especially if you're someone who speaks the truth and nothing but the truth, and you're someone that speak out about things. This is someone that wanted you to shut up. So this is someone that's really on the sidelines that you never expected to really be your op or enemy, who's actually an op or enemy, who's been working with your ops or enemies, but they was on the sideline. So this person, it makes this person a little bit more scarier because this person never had to be all up in your face. You get what I'm saying? This is someone that did things because things were reported to them. So this is someone that had like little minions reporting things to them, like when they seen that you were progressing in life, when they seen that you were doing this, when you were doing that, they would have people report this to them. And then this is the person that would go and pray against this, pray against your success, pray against that, pray against this, whatever new things that was being sent back to them. So whatever demonic certain spirits brought back to this person was in the kitchen, like trying to rebuke all the good that God is bringing in. And now that this person has been removed, some people, this person has been moved like to a different state, city, country. Some people, this person has just been removed off of earth. Okay, they have passed away, which is kind of crazy. But now you can actually see very, very clearly, right? And this could be why when it comes to death, you have a weird relationship with it, because you understand that some people is the cause of their own death. So like, say if you heard about this person's passing or anything like that, this probably didn't really affect you or make you feel sad or any care in the world, because you know that this person was connected to some dark entities. You know that this person has some hate and jealousy in their heart. You know that this person was greedy and was doing things to tarnish people or whatever, just to keep their image and their name. So this could definitely be someone that has passed away. This could definitely be someone that has moved or tried to start a whole new life, something like that. But it's like you peeped and you know that this person's spirit isn't right. So even though this person tried to pretend and act like everything was good, something in your intuition always told you to stay away from this person, which is why this person always was playing the back end, okay, the background. And this is why this person always had little minions or people in the spirit working for them to try to get information on you, to see what you're up to see what you're doing, so that they could try to stop, block, and delay it as much as they can, okay? Because they their daddy's son. They here to kill, destroy, okay? They here to do what the devil needs them to do, all right? So it's definitely been a significant difference ever since this person has been out of your life, all right? The road has seemed a lot clearer. You can think more straight now. Now your mind isn't all flustered and bubbly, and you're trying to figure out, okay, what is it that God wants me to do? Because you could have been in a season where you couldn't hear or understand God clearly. And this is because this person knew how connected you was to the Most High God. So the tactics used was to get you to feel like you couldn't hear God, to get you to feel like it was a disconnect from God, okay? To get you to feel like you didn't know if you was doing the right thing or not, okay? So you could have been in a season or a period where you was questioning everything that you were doing. You were trying to figure out if God actually sent this person or if God sent you to do this. You were really just trying to figure out things, and you couldn't really figure it out, okay? There was a point in your life where it was very, very blurry. Okay, this could have happened when you got into a relationship with someone. This could have happened when you moved in with a certain family member. This could have happened when you moved in with a certain friend. This could have happened when you moved back to a specific city or a state, when you changed environments. This could be just all these different scenarios when you started working with this family member, when you started being around this family member, when this family member came back in town, whatever, when you visit this family member or this friend, you start to notice big difference. It was like a big difference in your life, right? In your mind, really. It's really about your mental, because they knew that if they attack your mind, then you won't be able to follow up physically with the things that God needs you to do. So you could have been in a mental prison for a couple of months, or maybe for the last year, where it just felt stagnant, where you felt blurry, you felt confused, you felt like you didn't know exactly your purpose, what God wanted you to do. This is because of this energy that was around you. And it's so powerful that this person didn't need to be directly around you for it to delay and stop you, okay? For it to confuse you. This person was doing so much, right? This person has done so much evil, period, that they are one of like the devil's favorites. You know how we always say that we're God's favorite? Some people are God's chosen one. You're God's chosen. It was one of the devil's favorites, okay? Because he was very malicious. He was very timed. He was very secretive, okay? Very sneaky with it. You would never know that this person is doing these things. You would never know that this person is knowledgeable on like spell work and herbs and things to put together to stop this or to do this, to get their way with this. And you would never expect this person to be like that, because this person comes off as like the whole package. You know, their delivery, their looks, everything, their presentation. It just, to the outside world, it's hard for people to detect who's a demon and who's an angel. So from the outside world, people would have just thought that this was just a respectable man that takes care of his family, that's just focused on God. And because this is someone that definitely went to church, is affiliated with a church. So to the outside world, this person looks very normal. It just looks like your average male. But for someone who has spiritual eyes, you definitely could tell that this person has something up their sleeve. And this is why you guys aren't that close, or y'all wasn't that close, or y'all wasn't in the same city or around each other. And this person knew that you can tell, right? This person knew how powerful you were. And this person just knew that you can see right through them, which is why this person kept their distance. All right. This could be someone that you haven't heard from or talked to in years and months. This person always kept their distance. But trust me, they know everything about your life. They know exactly what's going on with you. They knew when you got this coming out, when you was planning this, when you were doing this. They know when you moved here. They know when you moved there. They knew everything because of their minions that they sent out. So you could have had like close friends and family that was had mutual connection or friendship with this person, and he will use these people to come and be close to you to get some type of information just so that they can attack it. That's the whole point, is to figure out what you're up to, what you're excited about, what you're passionate doing. What is it that you're doing that you're so excited about that I can pray against it and attack this so it doesn't work how you imagine or you always wanted it to work. Okay, so now that this person has been removed from your life, right? God has put his foot down and said, okay, enough is enough. This is enough, right? Because God will allow suffering for a specific amount of time. God allowed Job to suffer for a specific amount of time before he decides that you're ready, right? Before he decides, okay, this guy is really faithful and loyal to me, right? He had Abraham suffering with the fact that he had to go and sacrifice his son until God or the angel revealed that, okay, I just wanted to make sure that you was truly of me. So God is okay with a bit of a suffering just for us to prove ourselves and just for us to have faith and show and prove that we have faith that God will come and save us, or God always has a plan or a reason. So God was letting this suffering take place, but it got to a point where these people was okay with it. These people were intentionally attacking you to the point where it was like they just wanted you to suffer. They didn't want you to get nothing good. They didn't want you to celebrate anything. They didn't want you to get no money, no riches, no nothing. This person didn't want you to be at peace. And God noticed that this person was definitely just targeting you out of jealousy, out of hate, and also because you're someone that speak the truth. And this person was trying to protect themselves and their image for the truth and everything that will be broadcasted. So now this is where God really had to step in, because he's like, the truth shall prevail. If you're trying to hide the truth, then I definitely can't be on your side here, because I am the truth, the way, and the light. You get what I'm saying? So God definitely is okay with a bit of a suffering if he's trying to figure out, okay, whose side is we on? Is we going to really trust and believe in God? But when it comes to a point where he notices that someone is maliciously doing something to make you fail, or to make you late, or to make it where you're always struggling, to make it where you always need help for something, you can't never figure it out, or to make it where you never have the resources or the support that you need. Okay, this is what people were targeting, all right, very specifically for you. Because they knew that if you had that support, if you had that love, if you had that help, that care, everything that you needed, they knew that you would be the greatest thing ever. They know that you will prevail. So this is what they were attacking to stop this from being delivered to you. And God noticed this, right? He noticed what the enemy's plans was, and he let them do it just to see what their actual plan was and how far they was going to get. Because at the end of the day, God knew that you was going to be okay. So yes, he allowed the enemy to finish what they were doing, because God really wanted to figure out the mindset. Right? And God knew that his daughter, you, or his son, whoever is watching me that is relating to this message, he knew that he will figure you out. He knew that you will come out of this. He knew that this wasn't more than you can bear. So he did allow and let them do what they needed to do. He did allow them to do this and do that, because he really just wanted to get a whole idea, get the whole picture of this person's intent and what this person is going after. Because when God catches doing something, people always trying to lie and switch things up and act like that's not what they meant, or that's not what they was getting at, or that's not what they was doing. So God wanted to make sure that he knew exactly what this person was doing to you. Okay, so God was looking at every angle from the sidelines, letting this thing be done just to see for sure what this person was getting at, and how did they celebrate. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to see where they celebrating when certain things happened to you or didn't happen for you. Like, God really wanted to analyze this whole situation so that he know how to give the proper justice. He's a very justice God. He always does things when it comes to us people and humans. He always give us what we deserve. Okay, it's a perfect balance every time. So because God knew that he didn't have to worry about you, because he will restore you, he will give you everything back that these people think they stole from you, God let them do it. Okay, and this is why you might have been upset with God for a minute, because you're like, God, why am I going through this? I done been through this. I done lost so much money with this. I couldn't handle this. I couldn't pay for this. Lord, I went through this season and this season of brokenness and just feeling left down, being depressed. And God is like, daughter, son, I know, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but I needed you to go through that because I needed to figure this out. I needed to see what the bigger picture was. And I knew, because you are my daughter, and I knew because you are my son, and you have faith in yourself, you have faith in me, I knew that you would see your way through. I knew that you would stay encouraged throughout this whole situation. I knew that you would be able to keep your composure. I knew it. This is why I allowed and let them to keep doing it, because daughter or son, I really needed to see what their plans was. I really needed to figure out what the enemy was trying to do, so I know how to stop it, or so that I know how to use it for your good. God needed to get the whole 411 so he could know how to flip it and reverse it for our good. God also liked for the enemy to keep doing things, making them think that it's working. He wants you to think that it's working. He wants the enemy to think that it's truly working. And then God come with that ooh, rah, 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 rah at the end, and everybody is shocked because it ain't work. This person has got removed from your life. This is someone that was never even close to you. And now they got even further removed out of your life. Some of these people got removed off of earth for playing with you. Some of these people are literally on their sick bed right now for playing with you, for playing with others. It ain't just you. They've been playing with all God's children. Anybody that is of the truth, anybody that is of the light, they don't like you. They don't like you. They got a hit list. And God has been paying attention to this, being very strategic about the specific times and how he's going to do things. And there's a lot of people who have perished, and there are people that is going to perish because of the smear campaign, them becoming false witnesses against you. All because someone was a hater, all because someone didn't want the truth to be told, all because someone wanted to keep their demons hidden in the closet while they keep exposing everybody else's and making it seem like they just so good and righteous. God don't like that. He don't like that. So whoever this message is for, you should feel a bit lighter. You should feel more motivated at this time, because God has gotten rid of some of your enemies. God has gotten rid of this big enemy, the kingpin, I'm hearing. So you should feel way lighter. You should feel motivated. You will feel like things is just working out, because things are working out. Okay, confirmation. But yeah, you definitely will feel lighter. You will feel more motivated. It feels like you're going to get all your spark back. You getting all your ideas, all your creativeness back. It's because God got rid of that problem. God took the trash out. All right, y'all. Catch y'all in my next video. Bye.